Moby Masters is doing a fundraiser to help support food for kids here in Halton. Get a custom-made coupon for your business and save $25, plus a free listing in the Halton-only mobile deals directory. And they will also donate $25 from every coupon sold between now and December 18th. Please visit their website for more information at 70524deals.com. And now here is Big Daddy Russ Horton with your local news and sports update.
Hi, this is Halton Horizon. I'm Big Daddy Russ Horton, News Director of HaltonRadio.com. And this is me projecting my voice. And we're going to look at a few stories. We comb the Halton area of stories, the Independent Free Press. The big news this week is that Halton Police have launched Project Juno, which is targeting impaired drivers in Halton. And you have to remember not to drink and drive, okay? This is at any time of the year, but Project Juno will be running right through the holiday season. Out of the Oakville Beaver, we see that an Oakville doctor has been charged with sexual assault. Dr. Clarence Claughton, 56. That's the second time he's been charged. Also, out of the Oakville Beaver, a school bus and a car got into a bit of a mishap on the QEW this last week around Burloak, and no one was injured. Why do I feel like I'm on city TV all of a sudden? I'm the guy that, I'm Russ Holden, only, am I projecting okay?
You're projecting.
Projecting fine, okay. Another story from the IFP, 17,000 raised the United Way of Halton Hills for the Holiday House Tour. That's some good news. Out of the Oakville Beaver, listen to this one. A 16-year-old has been charged with impaired driving from last Friday. He crashed into a light post on the 4th line. Burlington Post, of course. Always look at the Burlington Post. Santa Claus Parade was on last Sunday, and it was a huge edition of the Santa Claus Parade. A 2-hour spectacle, 92 entries in all. And of course, we had was it our first or second taste of snow there the other day? We had 5 centimeters. We had a few centimeters before. Just a trace. We're supposed to be getting more snow in the week to come, but more about that. We see that Ted Arnott is pleased about Georgetown Hospital receiving help from the provincial government. And out of the Oakville Beaver, protest to save Glen Abbey Golf Course happened last Thursday. Club Link is planning on flattening it and putting in houses, and I'm sure that Darren Williams will talk about that on a future Daily Darren. There's a hint for Darren right there. And of course, as we were talking last week, a local family has been devastated with the news of ALS in the family, and the fundraiser was on last weekend. As a matter of fact, Katie, I saw you and Leah out there. Were you out there at that? I was glancing at a video of you.
Oh, Sherry's place for ALS, yeah.
All the best to the Balanowski family. Erwin Balanowski has been devastated with the news that he has ALS. And Halton Police are looking for 2 men who robbed the Burlington taxi on Saturday, and the driver wasn't hurt in that, by the way. And of course, we had Light Up the Hills. Did anybody go out for that? Did you have hot chocolate and cookies and everything else? That happens every year in Georgetown and Acton and Glen Williams, of course. Out of the Milton Champion, we have to talk about this, or Lee will string me up. Mayor Krantz, 79 years old, is now the longest serving mayor of a major municipality in Canada. He passed Hazel McCallion, right?
Yes, he did.
And congratulations,
by 1 day.
Mayor Krantz. And there was a woman hit in Oakville by the hospital. She's okay in the last week. Now, a lot of stuff going on this weekend. If you're into Elvis, Blue Christmas is on at the John Elliott Theater in Georgetown at 9 Church Street this coming Saturday night with Gino Monopoly. What a great name for an Elvis imitator. At Nashville North this weekend, look out for Pretty in Pink and Dangerous in Camo, whatever that may be. Neil Cotton and the Hawk's Nest Trio is at Uncorked next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And of course, Al Cartwright is something going on with the Hillsview Active Center as well. Now, congratulations to Sheila Pike of Oakville. She won $50,000 in the instant crossword game. Now, quickly with the Raiders, they're looking good in the OJHL. And hello to, who are we saying hi to? Woodsy?
Woodsy.
We'll say hi. There's sidekick Scotty over there. Say hi to Woodsy. Raiders are doing well. They're first in the West with a 25-3-1 record. They're 51 points, 8 points ahead of the Cougars. And they beat St. Mike's in this last week. They beat the Toronto Patriots. They beat North York. They're on a roll.
Looking really good.
And the Cougars are right behind them, of course. Burlington beat Oakville on Friday, and they doubled St. Mike's. They're second in the West, 43 points. Oakville, they're not in the West Division. They're in the South Division. They're second behind St. Mike's. They had a loss to the Cougars, as I mentioned before, but they did beat Buffalo this week, and they're second in the South. The Ice Hawks, on the other hand, are rebuilding, and they have the worst record in the OJHL. They lost.
He says that comment every time. They're rebuilding.
They are rebuilding.
Come on, Milton, from a Milton.
Yes.
Milton
Milton
up.
boy, yes.
Yeah,
And they lost 10-1 to Orangeville the other night at the Milton Memorial Arena, and they lost again in a home-and-home to Orangeville. They're in Trenton Wednesday night, which is right now, but they're dead last. And that's a real report on what's going on in the OJHL and in news and in Halton. And of course, we're going to be having Darren and of course Katie will be talking about racism on a second separate portion of this. And this is Halton Horizon.